welcome to another episode of the Gym Podcast Space. You know what we do on this show. I'm your humble host, Henry Marty, and today I have my guy with me. His name is Chris. So you know what we do on this show. We educate you, give you tips in case if you're in the gym space or you want to start your journey in the fitness industry, you want to become a trainer, or you just want to become a member, the pros and cons, and the things you need to expect and the things you should not do while you're in this space or while you're in this industry as a trainer. So yeah, today I have aboard with me, Chris. He has been a member and is currently a trainer. So we'll be getting his view from being a member and also being a trainer in the gym industry. So Chris, you might want to tell them other things that you do aside just fitness and all of that.
And I don't really do much outside fitness. I'm a fitness trainer, fitness enthusiast, and upcoming influencer. We're getting there. By God's grace.
Yeah, so practically, Chris, I have like a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
I need you to share your view for me as a trainer and also as a trainer right now, and how it was also as when you were just like a gym member and all of it. So tell me just let me know what those different views are. So my first question would be, also before I go, I was also chipping what me I feel, my own personal opinion as to this thing, because I've been in both fields too. So my first question would be to just walk me through your experience as in the gym industry, not necessarily in the gym space and the gym industry, both as a member, then as a trainer. Yeah. So just walk me through your experience, like general experience.
Okay. Let me start from like being a gym client or a regular
member.
Member of the gym. Being a regular member of the gym is just pretty based on my, I had experience with fitness because throughout secondary school I played sports, and over time I just thought of, because me looking at all those movie stars in the gym and all that stuff, and me I just said like work on myself, like I want to look like that, because growing up I was kind of chubby. So I was like,
he's not the skinny.
I didn't start skinny. I started more on the bigger side. So I was like, I wanted more for myself. I wanted to look better. Okay. So I started doing more of home workouts. Then from there, I did for a long time. It became too much for me. It just became tiring. But it was a good foundation. Then I transitioned into like weight training and all that stuff. So me going from body weight to like weight training already gave me like some sort of head start. And I educated myself. I didn't really pay for much training, which I'm not really advising people to do, but so like that, I now became so like fitness became my lifestyle, and I am today a trainer. And being a trainer on the other side, it's just basically managing people. Managing excuses,
which I think is more work.
Yes, more work. Definitely.
Just doing your thing by yourself.
Because as a regular client, you just come in, work out, focus on what you need to do and leave. But as a trainer, you come in, you have people to train, you have responsibility. So that's just it in a nutshell.
Okay. I think it's practically what you said. As a gym member, you just come into the gym, especially when you know what to do. Already, that's an advantage for you, right? You just come into the gym, you do what you have to do, and you are out. But as a trainer, even the days that you don't necessarily need to work out or you don't even necessarily need to go to the gym, you have a client, so you are obligated to be at the gym on specific days and some days. So I feel like it's a lot more work, like it's a lot harder, but at the same time there is a level of discipline that
gives,
brings
yeah,
for you as an
yeah.
individual, because even when you don't want to work out, you need to, because there are people looking up to you and to say, and there are some even challenges self as a trainer that your student might want to bring for you and tell you that I saw this thing on Instagram, can you do it? They just want to test you to see that,
They want to know if
okay,
you are
let me know if this my trainer is actually strong and stuff like that. So, but then, yeah, so it's all good. So my next question would be, what are your main irritation in the gym? Now this is like a general question, not necessarily from the point of a trainer or from the point of a member, just like generally for you as a person.
Yeah.
What irritates you in the gym space
the most? There are quite few of them, but thinking of the one I will go for first. Okay, let me just say like for here I work out in. To be honest, I've not really seen much. I've not seen much issues, but in other gyms I work out, it's more like a. I don't like the thing whereby I'm working out and I know what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, there are different philosophies of training.
Yeah.
And then you see someone, probably they don't even know I'm a trainer.
Okay.
And this is someone like trying to correct my form or tell me what to do. Like it's annoying as hell. Why? I know what I'm doing. Must I do it like the way you're doing it? I appreciate advice and all, but like almost sometimes it's just annoying.
I can relate. So that's like a major.
Yeah.
Is it the advice itself that is irritation, or the delivery of the advice that is your issue?
I think the delivery too.
Okay.
Delivery too matters.
Okay. Because I feel like sometimes people know, like you are probably doing something else that feels like something else. So now, because maybe that person might not know. So for example, now, like RDL and deadlift, right?
Yeah.
They are like almost the same movement, but not necessarily the same movement.
Yeah.
They are quite different, right?
Yeah.
So for somebody that is not very inclined with these workouts and the different moves, the different form of it, you might think somebody that is trying to do an RDL is trying to do a deadlift.
Yeah.
Especially all these newbies ego lifters that have gotten some level of muscle.
That's another one.
And I've gotten some level of muscle. You just feel like once you have muscle, you already know what you are doing. So you might think that this person is trying to do deadlift. You might want to go and correct this person for deadlift form and not know that this person is trying to do deadlift. Also, she might not be getting the deadlift form very well, but again, what is in her head is what is in her head is RDL, not deadlift. So I feel like your delivery should be, what are you trying to do? Are you doing RDL or are you doing deadlift? Do you understand? But some people might just come and say, no, it's not like that. Do the deadlift like this. And next time you're like, it's not deadlift, it's RDL. And just
relax. Don't yourself.
Relax. So I feel like you should lay back. Pay attention. And if at all you want to correct people in the gym, like I feel like you should probably have like a discussion so it doesn't feel like you are trying to teach them what they are trying to do. Especially when you are not a trainer in that space. It should be more like what's up? What program are you doing kind of thing. So they let you even have insight of what they are doing. Then maybe you can do one set or two sets before you not tell them, I feel like this target more of this. Do you understand? That kind of delivery now is very, the person will not see it as if they are trying to do anything.
That makes sense.
The person will just see like, okay, maybe this person has a better form or he wants me to try his form. And eventually the person tries and feel like, okay, I think I like what I felt from doing it like this and done like that. I think that is actually a very big irritation in the gym.
Yeah, it is.
Personally for me, you just mentioned, you said after hygiene. Hygiene is a big, hygiene is a very, that's a broad topic or discussion on its own, because I don't see a way to fix that, right? Because you cannot be telling adults that, bros, how far, the bath.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
So it's going to seem rude.
not is going to seem, it's obviously going to sound, there's no way to
Yeah.
make it sound like it will not be rude. The problem is some of these people don't even know they have this odor. That's where the major problem is. So somebody that does not know they have body odor or something, there is no way for them on their own to correct it. They still need somebody that is probably very close to them, to that level, to be able to tell them,
That's right.
this thing is not nice and stuff like that. You should do something like this and of that. You get. But then again, like you said, I think my own personal irritation after I gym would be what's it called? Ego lifters.
Yeah. I to be honest, I wanted to say that, but because I love powerlifting, so it's very hard to draw the line between.
I do powerlifting too.
Yeah.
But there are stages for powerlifting, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a level of experience you would have attained in the gym space before you start doing powerlifting. You don't just want to go 2 months into the gym, then you start doing powerlifting. Powerlifting on its own is a deadly sport.
Yes, it is.
It is a very deadly sport. It is not something that if you don't trust that your strength have gotten to that level, you want to try it, or you don't have the right set of people to support you in case your strength is
failing. That's when ego lifting comes in.
Exactly. So people don't know. So again, ego lifting, I feel ego lifting is because you can do like 200 kg squats and with this body that I'm seeing like this, and I'm big like this. What was that? I will do it now.
Well, you've not actually done.
You've not grown to that level.
Yeah.
You've not grown to that level. So it's not a matter of age or body size. It's a matter of over time. It's growth, progressive over time. You get. So I mean, that is my own major reason, because you end up hurting yourself, and the gym or trainer will be held responsible at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that's that. So my next question would be, what issues do you think is a general problem in the gym space or in the gym industry that you feel should be fixed?
Okay, like gyms as
in general.
Yeah.
Gym fitness centers.
Okay.
The gym
as a business. Yeah.
Yes. Aside the business, the community, it might be outside. You have people that maybe you have like people that gather on a particular day and do workout and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What thing like do you think should be fixed that is like a general problem that everybody is experiencing?
Okay. Yeah. I would say, based on my observations and places I've gone to, I would say some gyms, there are good gyms out there, but I'll say some gyms have like onboarding issues.
Okay.
Yeah, like so let me break it down. I would say like a new member comes into the gym and he's just trying out to use the treadmill, and if he doesn't pay for personal training, he's just left there. I don't think it should be that way. I think there should be like at least 2 sessions or even a session where the client is being like shown how to use
run, like tour in the gym.
Exactly, how to do this, how to do that. Not necessarily train them, but like give them an orientation per se on how to go around, even outside working out, the gym rules and all that stuff. So in that way, everything is in check, and the gym is a very good space.
Yeah.
Even for the trainers too, you need to like check the trainer's background before you employ the trainer. Know if this one are just, you understand. It's not about the women.
I get.
So like know if he's professional, know if he knows what he's doing, he can actually train people and all that stuff. So I'll call it an onboarding issue or an orientation issue. Most gyms don't have that. Say in this Nigeria.
Personally, I wanted to go with hygiene, but I think what you said now, the onboarding issue, is something that also fix hygiene. If it was properly properly done, right?
Yeah.
I think the onboarding issue is something that could fix the
hygiene, yeah.
hygiene problem if it was properly done.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you have a new gym member, after doing the tour, you give them rules and regulations, and you also give them advice on the things to be done when coming to the gym. Like,
Yeah.
you want to look fresh, stay fresh, look these things so other people don't feel like you are there is an inconveniences or other stuff.
Mhm.
I think all those are part of an orientation people should get when they are
Yeah.
coming to a gym space.
Yeah,
and all of
that's
that.
true.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
the onboarding should cover for those aspects, and we don't
Mhm.
necessarily have to start coming to say, how far, man? You know how far,
Which you can
how
actually
far,
say.
like, you know imagine that you want to, somebody just do military press near you and oh God, Jesus Christ. It is well, but yeah.
Sometimes we thank God for people that we don't see.
So again, yeah, I think the onboarding issue is a very, very, and I've never really thought of it like that,
Yeah.
though, but the way you put it now is like,
Mhm.
I think it's a very serious
Because
issue.
I remember before I started working with Kini, I had to I stayed for 2 weeks before I started working officially, if you remember.
Yeah.
I was training, I was staying beside you and other stuff, even I had to like tell you all the trainings that I know
what you have.
yeah, so like you checked me well and I was like, oh, this is like one of the few gyms, bikini gym that does
this kind of
something
thing,
like this,
yeah.
which actually paid off at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I was in check and since that time I just followed through.
Yeah, true.
So
That's a very, I mean, I just do my thing, but I don't think of like, I believe, although I check trainers though, but
Yeah.
I just feel like if you are a trainer, you should know what to do. And again, I think another problem is pride, because
Yeah.
there is pride between trainers.
yeah, there
I could
is.
learn something from you, you could learn something from me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There are programs that you are inclined to, and there are dozens of programs out there.
yes.
There are programs I'm inclined to.
Yeah.
So if like I feel like okay, this particular program is more like gives more traction or gives more target this muscle more,
Much better.
and
Yeah.
the one I do does not, even me I feel it within myself that does not give that level of result.
Yeah.
I could incorporate yours and start using it. But
Mhm.
the problem I feel, people think that this thing is a competition. It is not.
The thing is that there's always ego in
Yes, it's not a
Yes.
competition. There is room for everybody to grow and be better and
Yeah,
stuff like that. It doesn't
yeah.
make this person less of a trainer. It
Than
doesn't
this
make this
person.
person a better trainer than this person.
Yeah.
I promise you, the traditional way of working out, everybody will see results at the end of the day. So that's just what I feel.
True.
Okay. My next question would be,
Okay.
in your perspective,
Yeah.
what side do you think is best to be on? Is it the side of just being a member, or you feel like the trainer aspect is more lucrative or more cool to be in? And give me reasons too why you feel like each of this side is better to be on in the gym industry.
Yeah, to be honest, it's not about the money because if it was about the money, I won't be doing fitness. It's not like I'm seeing money, I'm not going to lie, but it's not about the money. But based on the side I'm going to take, it's a tough one to be honest, because man, if I want to be selfish, I would say I'll just be a regular member of the gym and come on. Because sometimes I do think of how far and how strong I would have become if I wasn't a trainer. Because sometimes I feel like part of my time is, because obviously I do some other stuff outside the gym, but I feel like part of my time is being shared to training, part of my time is being shared to like my own personal training and my other life outside the gym. So like there's only much I can do based on my own self.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I also see the benefit of being a trainer and just that responsibility you're carrying, the fact that you have to come and help people out, and it just it just forces me to like work out, and just like we spoke about earlier. So at the end of the day, even if I might not be a trainer like for the entirety of my life, but for now, I think
You go
I'll
with being
stick
a
to being a trainer. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I think I would say they have their advantages, they have their good side and their downside.
Yeah.
Being a member, I don't necessarily have to face any obligation or I have to crawl out of bed whether I want to go to the gym or not. If I don't want to go to
Yeah.
the gym, I will just lie down there.
Exactly.
I can decide to come to the gym any time of the week, anytime I want. But as a trainer, I have to come out on specific days, whether I like it or
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's an obligation. You have to meet up to it, right?
Mhm.
But then the difference in that too, it's this thing kind of builds your character
Yeah.
as a person,
Yeah.
right? Imagine you open a business tomorrow and you are the one running the business. There are some days you don't feel like going there. Again, it's not because if you don't go, somebody will beat you. It's your business. Somebody will not beat you. But the downside of it that you don't know the client or sales you would have
So,
lost that day because somebody did not beat you to go. But then because you are thinking about since I don't have health issues or any medical complications, my business is there. There will be somebody out there that will need my services or that will need my products and all of that. You are coming out every day to go to that business, to go and open that business. Some days you don't sell, some days maybe you just come outside and shut down and everywhere. Do you get you come outside and the sales you make is like to cover so it can cover you for a week, for a month and all of that. So again, I see that part of training like that as discipline, even when you don't want to just show up.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Even when you don't want to just show up. So it builds your character, it builds your mentality.
Yeah.
As like that's what a trainer, being a trainer, that's what it helps you do, like in your own personal life and all that. But as a member, you don't have that kind of this thing. Once
That
you are
level.
there, you are there. Except you have something like some people are saying in the gym that they have something that is chasing them.
Yes.
Those ones now that even worse than trainers. Like there's something.
break.
See, I wanted to mention that part because that part is a whole like is another question. Like I don't know when like the gym became a fixer for heartbreak, but I just found out that it became a thing at some point.
Yeah.
Go to this, she's not thinking about you, all those different motivational. I just found out that all those things have now become a thing. Go to the gym. She's not thinking about you, work on yourself, change all this thing. Like I don't know where it came from. But what I'm saying though is that there are some people, like whatever is chasing them, you cannot tell. They can be there for like 5 hours. How far? Some of them they have to beg how far, one close. How far? Or they go out and people give you key. You get.
Oh my god.
So you guys, please no shade. If you are out there and you are like this,
It's a good thing.
keep doing your thing, but don't just die in somebody's dream, please.
We will take responsibility.
It's got to beg you. So that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So again, like if you're just the regular member, there is low level motivation, but if you're a trainer, there is high level motivation because you have an obligation to fulfill and you have an obligation to meet up to. Again, the downside of being a trainer is that you cannot make more anyhow. If you get what I'm saying, you cannot just jump from pillar to post from anywhere. But it cannot be a midfielder in every this thing. But as a member, Jesus works. God,
You're a free agent.
is has been can transfer to any club at any given time and stuff like that. Again, like I said, you are not tied to anybody. You are dealing with adults. Everybody's making decisions and all of that. Again, but I wouldn't really say that is an advantage. But in the kind of like guy setting, the bro code, it might be an advantage, right? But for real life discipline, it is not an advantage. Again, it's an advantage for the trainer because now you have to be disciplined with your client, you have to build your character and all of that. Whether you like it or not, as long as you're working in space, you don't want to put your reputation at stake and stuff like that. So I feel that is an advantage for a trainer, right? So yeah, that's it for me. I think my final question would be, what is one thing you feel like clients that are coming to the gym now should fix before coming to the gym? Even as a member and as a trainer, what do you think they should fix as a client if you're coming to the gym? Okay, let's say you're talking to the audience now, like for somebody out there that has not been in the gym space or been in the gym industry that is aspiring to, like, okay, I want to work on myself, I want to register for a gym and all of that. What would you advise them?
Is it a client or a trainer?
Both as a client, both as a gym member, as somebody that have had experience in the gym space. What would you advise somebody that is coming in new to fix before they come? That's one. And also as a trainer, what would you advise somebody
other trainers?
Not other trainers, somebody still coming in new to the gym that does not have experience, that has never been in the gym space before. So what would you advise them to fix?
Okay, I understand. So as a client, I would say two, three things. I would say firstly, most importantly, the mindset. The mindset is always it's always important.
You
understand? You're coming to the gym. You're coming into the gym to train, to work hard. You understand? You're not coming to play. This is not like it's not a quick fix. You understand? So me even as a trainer, I always like to tell them the truth. This is not something that you do and think that you see results. And it actually varies because some people see results faster and some people don't see results fast. I don't know your potentials yet. But I will tell you, just be consistent, be disciplined, and secondly, have a plan. Know a goal, have a goal and have a plan on how to achieve it. You understand? So if your plan is to get, maybe as a lady, if your plan is to get your tummy down and increase your glutes, fine. Reduce your arms, fine. At least you have a goal. And the next step is to have a plan. You understand? Which your trainer is always there to help you with. You understand? If you're a guy, you want to get more bigger or you want to reduce, have a plan. Then have a goal, then have a plan how to achieve that. And then secondly, I would say before you step into the gym, at least you should eat or take your pre-workout. Just have a source of glucose or energy before you go faint for gym. You understand? Very, very, very important. Although I noticed that some people don't like eating before the gym, they say it makes them feel nauseous and lethargic and they feel like they want to throw up but the mistake people make is that you go and eat a whole meal. That's why it's called a pre-workout. You could take a snack. If you're sugar sensitive, you can take maybe just 2 bananas and egg or apple or orange. Just have something in your belly an hour before the gym. It really helps. You understand? And lastly, I'll say be patient. Be patient. Don't go and carry unreasonable expectations in your head. Exactly. So be patient to see, especially if you never exercise in your life. Be very, very patient because waiting you see online, maybe today it's not realistic at all. Some of them are even on steroids and stuff. So let's learn how to manage our expectations and be more realistic. Doesn't seem mean you shouldn't work hard, but at the end of the day, consistency is everything. If you do 10 hours today, it's not going to sum up everything. 30 minutes every day is more than 10 hours a day. So just keep going. And then from a trainer's I think I've tackled everything at once.
yeah.
That's it basically for me.
Personally, for me, um, I think I would say, like what you said. I think the first things first for somebody that has never been here is the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fix your mindset. You have practically explained everything you need to fix in your mindset. Lower expectations. If you saw somebody on Instagram that said, or any platform at all that said, I went from this to this in 3 months, please, and you are coming with that mindset, please, it will be unfortunate to disappoint you. Nobody performs surgery in those games or stuff like that. But then again, I think one thing that I think I would really advise anybody out there
Yeah.
after the mindset is to communicate, give information,
Yeah.
detailed information about your body and health to trainer or to anybody attending to you in any gym. Is very important for your own sake. It is very, very important because I've had to train people and figure out that there's something wrong. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay.
I've had to, in the process of
Figure out
training,
yourself.
figure out myself
Yeah.
that something is wrong with this person. Then I had to now ask one or two questions before
Yeah.
they now started
Following up.
opening up
Yeah.
that I had a spine issue. How will you have a spine issue? And
I did not tell your trainer.
you are coming to the gym and you cannot say, okay, oh please, I don't know the workout you do, but I have this thing.
Yeah.
Originally, for me, I asked questions. Do you have any medical
Yes.
issues and all of that?
Yes.
But there are days that you forget to go through those processes.
Mhm.
It's also your responsibility as somebody that is coming into the gym to talk about your health history, if you have any medical conditions and all of that, to help the trainer so that you people don't like get into a complicated situation at the end of the day. Because I promise you, you could go from being you're trying to, because like I always say, the gym space is part of the health sector. You could go from being trying to fix a particular problem into worsening it.
Yeah.
If there is no proper communication or these people don't have details of your medical history and all of that. Do you get? So
Yeah.
if you're going to the gym and you have any medical issue at all, please do well to communicate that to the people there so that they will know what specific program and what kind of training to put you through, and if you should be on a compulsory trainer subscription and all of that. Because trust me, you cannot do the general thing that everybody is
No,
doing
you can't.
if you have
You
any
need-
medical stuff.
You
and
need
all of that.
extra
So,
supervision.
yeah. So I think that is it for me. And again, not forgetting one of the key factors, hygiene is very, very cannot be emphasized on enough. Please, people, they use God to save you. It is not, stay fresh. It is for you and for the environment and for
Yeah.
everybody. Stay clean, stay fresh. You don't want to be giving off some sounds.
You never,
Let me leave it
you
at
never
that.
catch your gym crush smelling the gym.
You don't want to be giving some sound waves, even though it's the nose that will feel it. There's the point that the ear will feel it too. Like, so I mean that's it for you. I mean, Chris, thank you very much so far for the tips and your views from the point of a trainer and from the point of just being a member. Remember again, like there is no, I mean, there's really nothing special being a trainer or being a member. At the end of the day, there's still this whole vibe around the gym.
Yeah.
You get, you cannot even technically differentiate between a trainer and a member who has had experience in the gym.
Yes.
Still,
Yes.
there is this one vibe, one unity in the gym space, right? So if you're out there, you're looking, you've been contemplating on, registering for a gym around your place and stuff like that, or you get the whole information of how the gym is like this, I promise you, every industry, every sector has their downside and their advantages. The thing is for you as a person to know what you want to do. The thing is for you as a person to know what you want, what you want to do, your set targets, and what you want to achieve. Then
Yeah.
once you're in that space, again, it's all about you, character, discipline, and that's basically it. So with all that, like I said, I don't know if you want to tell them your handles for anybody that wants to
Of
follow
course,
you,
of course.
for like 1 or 2 tips and advice and all of that.
I'm only on TikTok for now. Chris Lift. And guys, it was a pleasure coming out here to like share my views and tips.
Mhm.
And I hope to be in this podcast again for another episode,
Definitely.
talking more about bodybuilding and
definitely.
powerlifting.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I'm your host, Arimati. I'm on Arimati1 on TikTok, Instagram, Arimati, just Arimati on Twitter. Yeah, so that's basically it. Again, don't forget to like,
Yeah.
subscribe, leave a comment, and also share to your buddies if this show has taught you or something so far.
Yeah.
So peace, and till next time, signing out.